Good evening and welcome back to Survival Sealab. I'm modpacks. On today's episode, you can see in the background here that my XP well has run completely dry. So on today's episode, what we're going to do is try to set up a mob farm so we can continually and automatically replenish our XP all the time. So let's get going. Alright, so as I mentioned, our well is completely dry here as far as XP goes. We need a new way to replenish this, and so we're going to create a mob farm today. I found out between episodes, Josh, the developer of MineFactory, let me know that you can repair the jewelry that we were disenchanting last time, and you can actually repair anything you want with the MineFactory blacksmith anvil. You just lay it on top of there, and then hammer it, and then you can repair anything. But that does cost XP. So if we want to continue our enchanting ways and continue our MineFactory exploration with the different enchantments we can do, we'll definitely want a large supply of XP on hand. So for the mob spawner, let's head over to the room here. I set up a room for a mob spawner down here, and it's looking pretty good. I used dark glass from extra utilities, and it is basically this will block out any light. So I have a nice system set up here using these lamps up here from Project Red, and when we shut the door, the lights go off, and then as you can see, when I hit F7 here, you can see the mobs will spawn in there, and then when I open the door here, lights will come back on, and no mobs will spawn again. But we still need an automated way of killing them, and I also want to get a spawner in here. So basically the first thing we're going to do this in like 3 phases basically. The first thing we're going to do is grab a mob spawner from a roguelike dungeon. So that'll be phase 1. Phase 2 will be killing them, and phase 3 will be collecting the stuff. So it's going to be a 3-phase operation here. But let's get going here with the collection of the mob spawner. So first of all, let's grab some stuff out of here. Oh, I already grabbed it. We got the block teleporter and target cards. That's what we'll need. So now let's head over to a roguelike dungeon that I found in my travels throughout the world, and we'll grab a spawner from there. Let's use the old lighthouse here to get back up. Oh, that's so nice. And we got a nice teleport, or rather a takeoff ramp here. Let's take off. Whoa! Okay, let's set up our map marker here with the Tower 2.0. I don't want to go back to the original tower because we took out a lot of those spawners out of there. So we'll go to this new spot that has a lot of fresh spawners. It's a bit far away. It's like 2,000 blocks away, but luckily we can fly, and we should get there in no time. So there's a lot of ways to spawn creatures in the Monster Mod Pack. You can use things like the auto spawners from MFR. You can use other means, but what I'm going to do is grab a vanilla spawner because it's free. Once you have the spawner, it doesn't cost anything to run it, and that's what I kind of liked. If you use the mob spawner or the auto spawner from MFR, for instance, it's going to cost you power and it's going to cost you mob essence. And I thought the best way of handling this would just be to make a vanilla spawn room using spawners that we can collect in the world here. And then we can have a room set up for each of the mobs. I think for starters here, I'm going to grab a skeleton spawner if we can, because they have a lot of nice drops, bone meal, and that kind of thing we can use for our farm and such. And, I mean, spiders would be another option, but then I have to make a specialty made room for them, because they don't work the same way as everything else does, because they can climb and they're smaller. Zombies don't drop a whole lot of good stuff either. The rotten flesh is not too useful. So I thought we'd start with skeletons and move on from there. So the tower is right ahead here. And let's hit the ground here. Hit the ground running here. And let's see. Okay, so we've got the tower 2.0. Let's go in through the top here and see if we can find ourselves a spawner. Now there should be some cool spawners in here. Is there anything worthwhile in here? Nope, just the journal as usual. So we're just going to go down to the first floor of this dungeon because I don't really need anything higher level. The spawners in these, I noticed, were kind of set up so they had special data on them too. So we might not want to be particular about which one we grab, but we don't want to be too careful because there's not going to be a lot of options. Okay, so we got a spider spawner here, and I was down here a little bit already just to feel it out. I got a light put on that one. Let's see if there's any other spawners in this area. I'm not sure if there are. That doesn't look like there's down there. What we really want is a skeleton spawner, I think. I mean, I'll take a zombie spawner if we... Potion of harming. Oh, that's nice. I think it's a self potion of harming, though. Projectile protection. Nothing in here, unless there's one across the way here. No such luck. Okay, so let's head back this way. We might have to go down a floor. Let's take a look across this way. Okay, so there's the down. There's some zombies who want to tango here. So let's go take a look down here. Oh, if we could find an Enderman spawner, that'd be amazing. Oh, here we go. What's that one over there? That looks promising. Let's take a look here quick. Do I have any torches on me? Oh, good. I have a couple. That's perfect. All right. Is this a spawner over here? Oh, it's an anvil. Oh, here we go. Here's a skeleton spawner. Oh, we got to take care of them first, though. Get in there and light it up so that they stop spawning. Oh, Oh god. Okay, let's get in there quick. Okay, now we can turn around and fight him. Oh, not with a pickaxe though. All right, so we've got a skeleton spawner here. He is armored, but I'm not gonna quibble about that. We'll deal with it. Ender lilies. Ah, more ender lily seeds. Another staff of traveling. Awesome. Okay, let's not worry about too much about loot here. Let's just do what we came here to do, which is grab this spawner. So let's light this up a little bit so we can get out of here easily enough. And what we'll do here is put down a block, teleporter block. Actually, we can't put it that way. We need to turn it around. This might not work that well. Let's just take out this block here then. See if we can sneak it in there like this. There we go. We'll do it like that. Okay, so what this will do is teleport this block right in front of it up to a second one. And so what we need to do is now set up a target. So we'll go up a floor. And be careful about flying out of here. Carefully. It's over this way. Oh, God, I'm on fire. I'm in lava. Oh. All right. Okay, so up here. And then we can go back to the top here. I just want to get it out of the dungeon here to start with. And then we'll worry about getting it back to the house. There we go. We've made it. Oh, it is night here. I've explored this temple already. I grabbed everything out of there worthwhile when I found this place. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do this, and we'll take a target card here. This one's already set up to a different location. We'll do it here. And that will set up with this location then. So it's 384, and then it says 63574. That's this spot right here. Then we take this card downstairs again, back to the first one we found, first spawner here, or first block teleporter rather, not spawner. Let's go up to the roof. I can't seem to get through that doorway flying very easily, so let's just go up to the roof here and deal with the zombie on the way down. Wish we would have found something on the first floor, so it'd be a little bit easy to get back to, but that's all right. Oh god, get out of the way, you. All right, the guys are spawning everywhere. I should have lit this up. I didn't learn my mistake the first time, but oh god, we're hungry here too. Man, everything's working against us. Everything is conspiring against me right now. All right, so we went this way. Yes, we went this way, and then we went this way. Let's block. Oh wait, let's not worry about the lava. Let's just go down. All right, so then we were over. Where did we leave that thing? It was over here? No, it was over here. We came this way, and then it was right on the right here, I think. Right? Yes. Okay. So all we need to do now is put this target card in there, and it'll warp it out of here. Bam! Look at that. Beautiful. It disappeared, and now we can grab this thing back, grab our target card back, and we can head back out now. So let's head back up. Oh god. Let's avoid the zombies, head back out of here, and then we can work on getting this teleported back to the base. All right, we've made it out, and as you can see, our spawner is right here, right where we want it, and now we're getting attacked. But it is right where we want it now. So what we'll do now is take this block teleporter, and we also need to lay down a spot loader here because we want to make sure this stays loaded while we leave here. And let's pop that down. And what we'll do is head back to the Sealab. Let's open up our markers here again. And we'll head back to the Sealab. And it's this way. Yes, this way. And then we'll put down a block teleporter where we want it to go. I should have set this up before I left, and then we wouldn't have to come all the way back here. But now we have to go all the way to the Sealab, grab a target card, locate the target card, make sure it's set up for where we want it to go, and then come all the way back here and drop the target card into the tower 2 here. So I'm gonna head over there. I'll meet you back at the Sealab, and we'll get this second teleporter all set up here. All right, so we've made it back to the Sealab. Now we have to find a suitable spot for this spawner to go. And what we'll do is we'll set up a block teleporter in the room then. Let's head over here and open this up. And we'll try to spot right in the middle of the room here, right here, roughly. And we'll set up a block teleporter right here, and then we'll grab our target card out. Which one is set up already? Let's grab this one so we don't get the wrong location here. I should have set this up before I left, but all right, so we got the teleporter set up for here. So now we have to head all the way back to that tower and set this target card into the other teleporter, and then we can teleport it right back to home here. So I'm gonna head all the way back there. A lot of running around here. If I did things properly, it wouldn't be a problem, but unfortunately I forgot to set the teleporter before we left, so it could have been a lot faster than that. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to the tower, and then I'll meet up with you once we arrive. All right, so we've made it back to the teleporter and the tower, and now we just drop this target card into here, and it will move it back to our base. All right, so let's grab our spot loader here. We don't need this here anymore. And we'll grab our teleporter away from here and our target cards, and then we'll head all the way back to the Sealab once again, trekking back and forth about 2,000 meters, and we'll set up our kill room. All right, so we've made it back to the Sealab, and now we should be able to see our spawner down below here. And let's see if it worked. Oh, it did. And look at that, it's beautiful. Let's close this door so no mobs escape. All right, it's beautiful. Let's try on F7 here, and look at that. Perfect spawning spot. For some reason, oh, we do have some light over there? No, we don't quite. I think some light might be coming through the door, but that's about it. So we got a nice big spawn area for some more mobs, and they should start popping up in there pretty soon, I would imagine. There it goes. All right. Oh, they're armored. As I mentioned, we have an armored spawner here, so that'll actually clutter up our system a little bit, but that'll be okay. We can always void it if we don't want any of that stuff. It should just be standard armor based on the guy there. I don't think it's be enchanted armor, so there's no real reason to hang on to it. But if it was, we could get all kinds of enchantments off of that. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so now that our phase 1 is complete, we need a way to kill the mobs here. So I'm going to get everything set up for that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I think I've gotten everything I need in order to set this up. To actually kill the mobs, what we're going to use is a mob harvester from RotaryCraft. And this is a really cool block. And it basically will take up a 1x1 area, but it will kill mobs. We can set it up to kill mobs pretty much instantly. Because we're using RotaryCraft here, we need RotaryCraft power. So we're going to rely on our old friend, the magnetostatic engine once again, because they work pretty great. Because they have variable speeds and powers, and they just convert RF into power. So we're going to use that. And what we're going to do is put in a little door right here for the mobs to actually come out of. So all the skeletons will get pumped in through here. I'll take this out to make it look a little nicer. I need some more brick, I think. Maybe not. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll just dark glass on top here. And like that. Oops, didn't mean to fall down here. And then what we'll do is we'll put the mob harvester right... Let's put it like right here. Let's put the mob harvester right there. I was going to put it right here, but let's put it right there instead. So it's inside the room. And then what we need is, we need the RotaryCraft power, but we'll also want to bevel it, I think. So let's bevel it from the bottom here. And so we can have the RotaryCraft power down here. And we'll set this so it is dark blue on top for output. And then it is, purple? Hey, good guess. Okay, cool. So, let's put this in here then. And, oh, that needs to be turned around. Do I have my screwdriver on me? I don't have the screwdriver on me. Okay, what we can do here is, let's do this instead then. Let's just drop a piece of dirt behind it, and we'll aim the other direction, and it should work this way then. Okay, cool. So red is out, green is in, and now we need to connect it. I brought a conduit over from the Tesseract that's going for the animal farm. So we'll use the same power as the animal farm for this area too. And we'll just connect it like this, and I can probably get rid of this other stuff here. Oh, we should probably light this up down here too, so we don't get mobs spawning down here. That would be inconvenient. I already hear them spawning in the walls here someplace. There's a lot of room down here, and I didn't fully light it apparently. And so now, let's light this up too, while we're at it. And let's light this up. And now we should, let's head up here now. No, that's not gonna work. Let's head this way then. There we go. And we'll replace those dirt blocks now. There we go. Oh, another hole right here for some reason. All right, so now this should work in that we can just set the power up as high as we want it. And we can set it up to max, actually. 248 rads per second. Does require a lot of power, but our system is holding. Let's tear it down from that by 1. It's going to take maybe 2 hits to kill them with that setting, but I think it'll work pretty good. And then what we'll do is, after that, we'll need to put a wall back in here, I think. So we'll go dark glass back in there to stop them from coming through. And then we want the drops to come through here. So now we've got the way to kill them, but we don't have a way to get them down. We have to make sure they get down to that part. And what we'll do for that is we'll use conveyor belts from MineFactory Reloaded on the very bottom part here. And this will bring them over to their doom over here once we get them over to this side of the room. Now to get them over to this side of the room, what I'm going to use is fans from open blocks. Now these will blow entities from, I think, like 9 blocks away. And they're pretty strong. They're a little bit better than the other ones because they don't require any power. I could use the RotaryCraft ones here, but I didn't want to have to, do that whole thing again. It requires a lot of power to run those things. And all these require is a redstone signal to work. So all I should do is throw in a redstone alloy wire behind them. Oh, I'm trapped inside the room now. Let's head back out this way then. And we'll go around. And I put in a little bit of a hole here so we can get behind things. Let's see, is this right here? This is right behind it, right? Yeah, right here. Okay, so this is where we're right behind it. I'll put in the redstone wire right down below here. And then we'll seal it off and no one will be any the wiser. And this should provide power for them. If not, we could do it... We can just do it on the wall right here too. Let's do it like this. Let's put cobblestone back in here, and we'll put the redstone wire. Just because I'm not sure if it'll work when it's on. Maybe it'll work on here. Will that work? Let's take a look here quick. I think it's working. How can we tell? We can't tell from back here. We have to go around and see if it's blowing us. Let's see. Oh, it is working. Okay, so we can put it like that, and it'll be nice hidden wire then, and that'll be perfect. So we'll go like this. And we'll go like this. I think that'll work. And then we'll put in our stone through the wall here. Let's grab some stone from our system. And fill in this gap here then. If I can aim carefully enough to do it. There we go. Let's just block this off so that mobs don't spawn. And then also what I'll do is bring this wire through here. That way we can turn it on and off as we need it. In case we want to get access to this back part here or remove the fans or something, we'll want a way to shut it off, I think. Look like this. We'll bring it around here. We'll put in a wall right here. And we'll actually put a wall right here and then put this down again. And we'll put this up here like this. Put a lever on there. And we have power for our fans. They're blowing right through the wall actually right now. I can get them getting moved as we're just standing here. And these are pretty powerful. As I go in here, you can see that. I can't even get over to that without really trying. But this should work. This should work perfectly. So let's do a test here. Let's shut this door up, first of all. We'll turn the lights off and see if it works. Here we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we got the mobs dying just like that. And we need to block this off so that they don't escape. And now what we'll do is we'll set up, so phase 2 is done. And now what we'll do is set up a way to collect all the experience they drop and that kind of thing. So what we'll use is a vacuum hopper from open blocks. We're a very open blocks heavy thing here right now. And this should suck up everything from in here. Hopefully that's not coming through for some reason. But I don't know why that is. It should come through. And what we'll do is set this up so that it's exporting. We should probably grab this chest. Let's just grab this chest from over here. And we'll use this chest as the export chest. It has a lot of stuff in it right now, but that's okay. We'll sort it out in a second here. Stuff we don't need, stuff we don't need, stuff we don't need. We have the chest now, someplace here. There we go. There's the chest. All right. So what we'll do is we'll set up the chest like so, and set it to go output the chest to the top. Let's get this NEI out of here. And that'll put all items into there. They're already collecting some drops. It's somehow not grabbing all of them, though. I wonder if it's getting hung up somehow. All right, let's rethink this for a second here, and we'll figure out why they're not coming through. We're missing a lot of drops there. But it's filling up with the experience just fine. Okay, so the experience is coming through just fine. Some of the drops are not. So we'll have to figure out a way to perfect this. Maybe what we can do is... what do we want to do here? If we move this in a little bit, maybe it'll collect the drops then. All right, so let's do this. Let's first of all, let's open our pouch here and put everything we don't need into here, like this stuff, and throw those things in there for now. So we have more room to work with here. All right, so what we'll do is let's put the vacuum hopper right on top of it, just about like right here, and that should suck up everything then, no problem. And then we'll have it exporting the chest to the front. We'll put a chest right here. And then we'll put, we'll actually take this pillar out here. And we'll put in our XP output right here then. And we'll go like this for now. This will be a temporary situation because we'll want it brought over to a central area eventually. But this will fill it with XP then. And there we go. It's already exporting the XP. And it's already empty. So it's already got 240 in there, and this guy is fighting it for some reason. Get in there. Come on, you. Somehow he thinks he can fight it. There he goes. Now he's got it. Bring him over to the kill area. Come on, you guys. Get with the program. And done. Alright, so this would kill them in one shot, but because they're wearing armor, it won't do it in one shot. But that's okay. We're still going to get lots of experience. We already got 500 in here, half a bucket worth. Should be pretty good. Yeah, that's going to work very, very nicely, I think. Oh, look at that. What we can also do is set up things like Cursed Earth in there, maybe, and get mob spawning even faster. Maybe that'll be down the road how we can scale this thing up. And the other way we can scale it up, too, is this has lots of room down here. So I can just add on one of these chambers all across here, have one conveyor belt going down from the very end back to that one mob grinder, that mob harvester right there, and have everything sent along this path to that right there. That'll be kind of cool. Maybe I'll work on that next time when we want to expand this out a little bit. Anyways, that's going to do it. We've got phase 3 completed. Our mob grinder is working quite nicely, using a variety of mods to get it done. And this guy does not want to die for some reason. But anyways, I've been Modi. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back for another episode of Survival Sealab very soon. Have a good night.